get set for this NBA presentation. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight,
Oh, shit.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Santi Aldama is out there with Edey. Then it's MP. Then it's Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a good cheat code.
Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
George finds Marketing. A putback. It's through on the putback.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Pass to Edey. And here's MP for three. And again, the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
George passes to Jackson. Here's Marketing. From downtown, Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Back to MP. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice trip to him.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, if you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, you can't make it that obvious.
MP outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Jackson. The shot by Marketing, nobody around, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Marketing is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the three on the other end.
This one for three. MP again from deep. He's got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves, so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Out of their last 5 bigs, how about all 5 from long range?
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Oklahoma City. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
MP finds Edey. MP inside. Marketing on him. Releases from 15. The shot by George, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Marketing inside the line. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it. By going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable.
Stolen by Kessler. And here's the fast break. Markkanen, good.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
Down low. That one's in. His first shot this game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a brick pass.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
To the inside. And the dunk by Edie.
Well, with his wingspan, Edie might be the easiest alley-oop target in the league. Just put it up there, and he'll go get it.
Here's Bailey. Jackson passes to Markkanen. Back to Jackson. A free ball. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Altama gets the bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
MP passes to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. MP finds Aldama. Out to Morant. A three from MP. Good. A nice assist from Morant. Reyes has got 23 points.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
George sets a screen for Kessler. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
A three from MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Markkanen. And takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Markkanen's got 17.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
There's a screen by Aldama. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Tipped away. And stolen by MP. Inside. Here's Coward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step game has been going for Memphis.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Nurkic with it. Guarded now by Clark. Williams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Collier. 9 points last game out. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Jackson, a screen on Williams. There's a lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Right at the game plan going in, it was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And it's Collier missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to
this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often sit down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Collier. Screen by Nurkic to the middle. The kick out to Williams. And the three ball is good. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Back to MP. Bombed up there from Clark. And emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. With the step back. Here's Sensabaugh. Nothing on the board. No good on the triple. Clark right side. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reyes has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Collier. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those those shots.
Chance to by 17. Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts up a three. And the last shot at the buzzer does going for it. MP has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Collier. Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Markkinen from outside. It falls to basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
MP looking around. And the shot goes in. Reyes has got 30.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lowry Markkinen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league, or they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Outside, Markkinen. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Markkinen. And Markkinen throws it down.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkinen loves putting up big numbers for his team.
And that one, good.
guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Collier. A three-pointer is right on target. Collier's got 5 now.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Jackson, a screen on Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Sensabaugh. The tray. Good defense by MP.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Pass to Spencer. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson, a screen on Markkanen. MP finds Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass. He set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant, he's checked in for Wells. George with the bounce pass. Screen by Nurkic. The Jazz with another miss. Grizzlies have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture him.
Nick by Markkanen. Jackson with 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isilov. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for MP. First free throw is good. GA here about 3 level score. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball, and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Markkanen from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Nurkic a screen on Morant. And here's George for 3. Good on the triple. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right wing. And here's MP for 3. Good. And the nicest just from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Keontae George shooting. That one's on Morant. And everyone from Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Jaren Jackson comes in for Filipowski. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stand after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
And Clark slams it in.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Fires the 3. George. George has got 5 assists tonight. MP outside. Clark sets a screen for MP. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots. And again it's Utah.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Out to Morant. Back to MP. Memphis moving it around. Jackson, a screen on Markkanen. There's the lob to Jackson. Markkanen against Morant. Bailey pass to Kessler. A floater. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Memphis leading by 20. MP kicks to Clark. Now MP. Last game an incredible scoring display for him. And Clark slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Jackson. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 45 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Bounce pass Kessler. Three-pointer Markkanen drills the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 35 in the game.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. Here's MP. He has 45 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Markkanen. Here's Bailey. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And that one hits back iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP, no good. Utah has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Jackson. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's Reyes. Goes back up. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Jackson. Inside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Jackson. 37 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Morant. Edie with a screen for MP. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. A 3 from George. Ja Morant with the rebound. Memphis is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Aldama finds MP. Back to Aldama. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Collier. He's checked in for the Jazz. 1:11 left here in the second. Here's Coward. Pass to Aldama. A three from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, George. Here's Collier. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Markkanen. Outside for George. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. MV grabs the miss. MV's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No good that time. The Jazz shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 8 points. MP way outside. A rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Collier. Markkanen's got space. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So on the floor for Memphis, Santi Aldama is out there with MP. Then there's E. Then it's Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. Bailey with the ball. Still yet to score. Outside, Markkanen. Launches it. Bailey misses. And so, MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Utah.
And out of the gates here this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update, Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit-and-grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Markkanen. Attacking the defense and forcing them to react.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. No good on that one. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Pass to Edie. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Jackson passes to Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Jackson with the screen. And they double up Marketing. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he was making sure of that one. Jackson with a strong finish.
A three from MP. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's got 60 again.
I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
You know, to tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Down low, here's Markkanen. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so. Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides. Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Outside, Markkanen. The three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 9 assists now tonight.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Markkanen against MP. 6 to shoot. A three. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Jackson a screen on Morant. And that one's good. George.
And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Morant finds MP. Yep, that one goes in there. And Reyes has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And it's Bailey in the corner on the wing. George. Utah moving it around. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. He had a nice open look right there. Markkanen's got 46 points.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
6 the three-pointer. Coward's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Markkanen a screen on Morant. Outside, Markkanen. Over MP. Markkanen can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lands on the trifecta. Markkanen's got 49 points in the game.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really got.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And that one's good. MP.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Puts it up. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Markkanen is a pure shooter.
Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Kessler. checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Bailey. A three from MP. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Markkinen, and Markkinen throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Wells dishes to MP. Right side Jackson. MP from deep three-point land. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
Here's Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And MP throws it down.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the rim.
When I take great reaction, he has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP outside. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And the dunk by Jackson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Marking it inside the line. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Fifth, the Jazz.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Good on both. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, George. That's three off the mark.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Utah shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski.
He saw his chance to earn a little camera time there.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. Now, here's Nurkic. Covered by MP. Nurkic. Up top, Filipowski. From deep, George. Traps in the tray. George has got 11.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
MP passes to Clark. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 21 points for Brandon Clark.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
George, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
MP kicks to Wells. 5 to shoot. Bombed up there for Clark. It's stolen. Here's Collier. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Clark sets a screen for MP. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Sensabaugh. And the rejection by MP. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Clark slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying the kind of gigantic. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the lead wild with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Markkinen looking it over. Here's Filipowski. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Wells kicks to MP. Utah with the rebound. Pass to Collier. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Grizzlies on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That one drops for them.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Three-pointer Markkinen.
Wow. MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's MP. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Markkinen. And yet, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And again,
90, a legendary performance.
we'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's Markkinen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lowry Markkinen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkinen has been a defensive player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. That free throw good for Markkinen. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the balls can take it out of you.
MP outside. Here's Clark, banked in off the glass. Clark's got 29.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
To the paint, here's Markkinen. And the rejection by MP. Anderson dishes to MP. Pass to Anderson. Here's Hendricks. And here's MP for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Markkinen. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The Jazz shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Bailey passes to Markkinen. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing the players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Markkinen can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be.
And another assist for him.
And this man keeps dropping time. Tied for the fourth most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him. Just unreal, guy. Markkinen down low. Covered by MP. He gets it in there. Markkinen's got 8 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Shot clock at 6. Pippen for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Bailey passes to Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
MP way outside. Rebound. So George looking around.